Hello everyone, Flash Notion here, and this is a bit weird because we don't have a My Little Pony episode this week, nor do we have any, significant amount of Equestria Girls content, but we do have something pony-related to watch. Well, I say related, it is literally pony, not related. Anyways, this is called Rainbow Roadtrip. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought this was the next Equestria Girls special, because they're going in this camper van, they're going to a music festival, obviously there's some kind of road trip involved there, but that's not what this is. This is an actual pony thing, animated in the style of the movie, kind of, and it's just a TV movie for the show. It's canon. It apparently has something to do with Rainbow Dash. But other than that, I have no idea. I didn't even know this was going to be a thing until it came out and everybody's talking about it, and I'm just like, wait, what? But, I went ahead, I downloaded it, and now I'm pretty much ready to watch it. What the hell is on my screen right here? Sorry about that. Let's, get that off, and, I don't really know what to predict on this one. I don't know if there's going to be, any kind of big bad. It's only about an hour long, so, I really don't know what to expect. So I guess I just have to watch it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, music. Okay. Everybody's packed up. You took your cat now, apparently. Aw, they do look so cute in the movie style. Oh my god, Pinky. Really? Really, Twilight? Okay, just a random song to start it out. Trixie.
Road trip! Okay, not technically a road trip because we're taking that.
Oh.
Reach into the balloon! Nope, I'm gonna beat you!
Okay. Literally, Pinky, just use... What the hell? Power of editing. Rainbow's the fastest flyer, but Pinky is generally able to be faster normally.
Okay, I was 4th. Yeah, well, I was 5th. That's not even... But
Twilight's last.
Y'all are both still late. Gotta shove off sooner or we'll miss the tailwind.
Don't worry, we wouldn't have left without you.
Okay.
That goes without saying, darling. After all, Rainbow Dash is the guest of honor at the Rainbow Festival.
Why is there a Rainbow Festival?
Has any pony seen Twilight? It's not like her to be late for an adventure. I'm coming!
That looked like a really small tree. Spike looks different.
Sorry, I just had to pack up a few books and papers to grade.
And by few, she means slightly less than I'm able to lift. Ugh.
Wait,
Wow.
you're bringing work to a festival? Yeah.
I mean, she's still the head mare. She's still head mare.
It is fun. It's relaxing and rewarding and...
Too much to talk about right now.
We do not, have time to discuss Twilight's issues. Get in the balloon.
Let her loose, Spike.
Keep an eye on things for me, and feel free to file those class assignments while I'm gone.
It's my top priority.
Right. As soon as you're finished playing Ogres and Oubliettes with Big Mac.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
I think the books are too
The
heavy.
basket's too heavy.
Rarity? How dare you! I brought the itziest valise.
Sorry to do this, Twilight, but they'll keep to it.
Considering how much Spike regularly lifts, that's an impressive amount of papers.
And remember,
Whatever happens at the Rainbow Festival, I want to hear all about it when you get back.
Nice. Seriously, Spike looks very different from how he looked in the actual movie. We don't get a whole lot of aerial, No! Okay, good. That's different. Where are those statues located? I don't know. Seriously, Rarity.
Tony mentioned something about a spa in... Where is it we're going again?
Hope Hollow, or
Hope
as I like to call
Holla? Or Hoofala?
it,
What?
Rainbow
What?
Dash Fan Central.
What?
You're gonna be like this the whole trip, ain't you?
Duh.
You know it.
I'm surprised it took this long to start in on it.
This letter. They love me there.
Dear Rainbow Dash, thank you for agreeing to be our guest at this year's famous Hope Hollow Rainbow Festival.
Hope Holla.
The many
Okay.
members of your fan club
I thought Scootaloo.
are looking forward to your visit. You and your friends will be staying at our famous luxury Rainbow Resort and Spa, where your every whim will be catered to.
Famous. Then how come we've never heard of it?
I have so many whims. Oh, look. There's
Rarity,
a famous
just
butterfly garden,
don't.
too. You know, it's strange that we never heard of this festival before, especially since everything in the town
Yeah.
is so well known.
You know, I just had a thought.
This
Is it
year's
a
festival,
coincidence
you
that
can
this
eat treats
came
at the
out right at the end of
traditional
Pride
Rainbow
Month?
Bakery booth, sing your favorite rainbow-themed songs at the karaoke competition. Bakery and karaoke? It's like they sing it to my soul.
Pinky,
Try our
if
famous
anybody looked into your
Rainbow
soul,
Club
they would
catch
go
and release
insane.
activity. Huh. Now that sounds right up my river.
Plus, we get to watch the mayor give Rainbow Dash an award. I got dibs on the cheering section.
Somehow, the cannon does not even shake the basket.
Exactly. Showing up, general coolness, all of the above. Well, we're so
I
glad you
mean,
invited
Rainbow's
us.
got a lot of accomplishments.
It's gonna be one long party, which starts now. 100 bottles of pop on the wall, 100 bottles of pop. Take
Really?
one down, pass it around.
Oh my god.
Pop on the wall,
That's gonna be a long trip.
2 bottles of pop on the wall, 2 bottles of pop.
Pinky, people are trying to sleep.
1 bottle of pop on the wall, and one more time. 100 bottles of pop on the wall.
Sleep.
6 times too many?
6 times.
Be there by now.
600.
I thought so too.
Wow.
We should have turned left at that last cloud instead of right.
Oh, it's getting darker by the minute.
I mean,
I can't see anything.
Rarity, you have your sleeping mask on.
Oh. I spy with my little eye
That's creepy.
a rainbow. Great. We're playing that game now? No.
It-
I really do
she
see
played
a
that
rainbow.
on, in the actual movie with Applejack.
That's the biggest rainbow I've ever seen. And we're heading right for it.
I mean,
Don't worry. We'll pass right through it. Rainbows aren't solid.
this one might be.
Tell
It's a
that to the rainbow.
Decoration.
I don't think that's a rainbow. It's a rainbow billboard. No. Hang on, every pony.
Oh dear, we're going down! Pinky.
It's walking.
No shit, your balloon's punctured. Okay. Discovery Family commercial in there. That's weird.
Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy. Let's get every pony out.
You got 3 flyers. And a teleportation spell. Cool. Really, Twilight? Right underneath it. You forgot to change your X and Z coordinates.
Phew. Thanks, y'all. That basket could have been us.
Where are we?
You're there.
Welcome to Hope Hollow, home of the famous
Oh, Hope Hollow. I thought it said Hope Hala, as in Valhalla.
festival. We've arrived. And there's no pony here to greet us. Good thing, too. The guest of honor and her friends just destroyed the town sign.
Really, Rainbow?
Rainbow Dash, did your letter say where our hotel is?
Middle of town.
Doesn't really help much when you don't know where the middle is. Let's start looking.
So, they broke the sign there, and they find a ghost town. I remember now that that was in the synopsis, that apparently the town is abandoned, and they weren't expecting that. Well, there's the bakery.
Funny. You'd think a big luxury resort would be sorta, well, easier to spot.
Yeah,
And also more crowded.
looks like the whole town's shut down.
Sorry, you probably couldn't hear that.
Oh, look.
I said, and also
There's some
more
pony.
crowded. What the hell?
Oh, maybe
Looks
you
like
can
the
help
color's
us.
all been
We're
drained.
here for the Rainbow Festival.
Oh, Rainbow Festival?
Yeah, you know, the one where I'm the guest of honor.
Something doesn't seem right here.
Crying in the mud? What's Sunny done now?
Excuse me?
I mean, you'd best talk to Mayor Skies about that.
Great! And where would we find him?
City Hall? But it's closed till tomorrow, don't you know? Is there something I
Okay,
can help
so
you with?
they're in Canada.
Yes, please. Could you direct us to the Hope Hollow Luxury Resort? Oh, you mean the hotel? That's easy. There's only one in town.
Could you, give us directions?
No need. You're there.
Yep,
I mean here.
yep. That's what I figured. I mean, it's cozy.
Hotel Hope, also known as the town
But
information
why
center
is it-
and library.
Why is everything
But totally
completely
kettle, by the
drained
way.
of color?
Oh. I'm the librarian here. And the information guide. And the hotel manager.
Are you like the only
portrait painter?
other pony there except for the mayor?
This is every pony.
Howdy.
Yeah, they're like world famous. You should know who they are.
everybody. You just wait one hoof shake and I'll take you to the room. The room? There's only one. Makes it easier to find.
This is creepy, kind of. It's the bed and breakfast, and
Here it is.
I just
The Royal Suite.
yeah. What the hell happened to this town?
How rustic and charming. Isn't it just?
I couldn't help noticing there are only 3 beds.
2.
Okay, 4.
Oh, there's a pop out too. It can be a little tricky.
Yeah, let Applejack try it maybe next time.
Sleeps too. You'll be all fresh and ready to see the mayor in the morning. Sleep tight.
Wow.
Did any pony notice anything strange about Petunia? Other than that she just called this place the Royal Suite?
Hard to tell in this light, but she looked a little gray, didn't she?
Yeah.
Probably from all the dust up here.
Only time they've ever seen something like that before was in Starlight's Village,
This one's not so bad.
or when Discord was around.
Some balloons,
But
strings.
I don't think they're gonna bring in.
Good thing I brought some.
And look, it comes with a cute little spider. Hello, spider.
That is ridiculously adorable.
Sorry, every pony. I didn't know what I was getting you into.
Oh, the most important.
Obviously,
thing is we're all
something is
together.
wrong here.
As long as we have beds to sleep in, we're set.
Wow. So, next day.
Well, it wasn't the worst night of sleep ever.
Definitely in the top 3. Or would that be the bottom 3?
Just infinite, instant main fix. Okay, so there are other ponies in the town. It's just none of them
Why is every pony looking
do
at us?
anything
Maybe
because
they
you're
recognize
colorful.
Dash.
Or Princess Twilight. But probably me.
No. I think they're staring because we're the only part of this town that isn't gray.
What do you mean?
Look around.
Yeah, it's
Colors here are gone.
That's
weird.
so strange. It's just like I noticed about Petunia last night. everything's mostly gray.
Oh, hello.
And she's the
Except
florist,
stuff that's
too.
Grayer.
Oh my, I knew something was different, but
This is so weird.
Yeah.
From the way they're gawking at us, it appears they think we're the odd ones.
maybe
Yeah,
they
what the
don't even
heck's going
notice.
on?
It might be rude to mention it.
I wonder what caused this.
We can ask the mayor.
Yeah,
Maybe.
if we ever find him.
Eh. Whoa.
Shoving!
Shoving?
What?
These are pro-level moves I'm doing, sis.
Yeah, try again. You little,
Go!
That was pretty cool, though. Aww. Cool. Eh. That's cute. That is adorable.
Dear, it'll wrinkle your withers.
I'm not pouting, sweetums, but I am hurt by your comment. I thought the pie I baked was quite tasty.
I didn't say it wasn't.
You didn't say it was.
Watch where you're going. You don't own the sidewalk, you know.
Seriously, they're Canadian.
Well, I never. Oh.
Are we looking at a, Kieran type situation here where it's like they,
Some pony's fixing up our balloon.
where they purposefully drained all the color out?
Oh, goodness. This is unfortunate. Bad with a side of terribly awful. Excuse me. Sorry. Hurry. Oh. Well,
That's the
stop
mayor,
being
isn't it?
an olive and call me a pimento. It's the Rainbow Dash. You made it. It is you, isn't it?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Celestia. I saw the.
Oh, they know about
the worst
Celestia.
and- well, you're here, all of you. Welcome to the Hope Hollow Annual Rainbow Festival.
That's
I'm
adorable.
Twilight Sparkle. And you must be...
Sunny skies, the mayor of this lovely town, and pleased as a poplar tree to meet you.
We're very sorry about your rainbow billboard, Mr. Mayor. It was dark and...
Oh, don't give it a second thought. That old thing needed repair anyway. I haven't used it since... well, never mind.
No, that's important.
Once your balloon's fixed up, Torque can take care of the billboard. Every pony, meet Torque Wrench, our town handy pony. She offered to repair your balloon
Okay.
for you.
He volunteered me.
She'll have it
I
fixed
like
in a
her.
jiffy.
If by jiffy you mean this'll take all day.
I like her. I really
So,
do.
you got
She's
in last
awesome.
night. I wish I'd known. I would have been here to greet you. Where'd y'all stay?
At the luxury hotel?
Petunia Petals let us in.
Oh, well, of course she did. She's something, I'll tell you what. I'd be lost without her. I mean, the
Aw.
town would be.
Mayor, I hope you don't mind my
I
asking.
wonder if
but
she's the,
is there a reason
cause.
your town is faded?
Oh, you spotted that, did you? Well, it's a long story. Why don't I show you the town highlights first?
No, please explain. I'm pretty sure this is important. Like, really important.
Here's our famous outdoor spa with the all-natural mud bath. Pretty, huh?
Maybe
Oh,
we could see some of the Rainbow Festival activities from the brochure.
poor
Of course.
Rarity.
The bakery booth is there.
Or at least it will be.
Or will be. We're still setting up, but we got a lot of great things planned.
And the butterfly garden?
Oh, that's right over here.
Aw.
Let me fix that.
So, none of the butterflies are actually...
Real? Oh, no. What with the flowers not having color and all, the butterflies don't really come around much anymore.
I'm
Aw.
almost afraid to ask, but the brochure mentioned fishing.
Fishing?
Uh.
Oh, not sure what you mean.
Our famous rainbow trout?
Oh, yeah,
Uh.
sure. Well, you don't fish for him exactly. You just kind of talk to him. He's right over, That's funny. Where'd our trout go?
Oh, Mr. Mayor. Just taking my lunch now, okay?
Oh my god.
So okay, yes, kind of a big deal. But the brochure also mentioned the karaoke contest.
Right here.
Well, I mean,
The trout doubles on harmonica.
what the actual hell?
How multi-talented.
Oh, shoot. I have to pause here for just a second. Sorry about that, everybody. But, I am looking for a new job, so I had to take that. So where did we leave off here? We'll just back this up by about 18 minutes and... I can't get to 20, so 18 minutes and 19 seconds in. Restarting this recording here. Making sure... Yeah, I did click the record button. Restarting in 3, 2, 1, play. Yep.
The trout doubles on harmonica.
This is just ridiculous.
Multi-talented. Good thing I bring my own karaoke party. With me wherever I go. Whoa, whoa.
Pinky, stop.
Well, that's the big tour.
Please
Mayor Skies,
explain.
I don't understand. Your Rainbow Festival isn't quite as you described.
Yeah.
And the resort hotel
Misleading.
wasn't what it was cracked up to be either.
Very
Except for all
misleading.
the crabs.
None of these things are as pictured in your brochure.
So what's
Well,
going
maybe I
on
exaggerated a
in
little,
this
but
little...
I'd intended on
hollow.
having everything ready. It's just kind of hard getting any pony excited about anything in this town anymore.
Seriously, this
I
feels
didn't
like
think
a
you'd come if you knew the
Discord
truth.
thing.
The truth?
Oh, there is no Rainbow Festival.
Ooh.
No Rainbow Festival?
No fan club?
Believe me,
The-
I didn't mean to.
Bring us here for nothing? Think of all the papers I could be grading.
Seriously,
If you
Twilight.
just let me.
We should leave this very moment.
Balloon's not fixed yet.
Maybe we should let the mayor explain.
Thank you, Fluttershy.
Guess I should start at the beginning. A long time ago, when my grandpa Skies
Oh.
was mayor, Hope Hollow was different. They used to call this town the end of the rainbow. 'Cause everything you'd ever want you could find right here.
Huh? Gesundheit for me.
Next door neighbors chatting over
Huh.
whitewood fences.
It's a pretty little
Stopping
town
on
there.
the street to say hello. When friends did well,
Aw.
we sang their praises.
Aw.
Brought soup to comfort them when they fell
adorable.
below. That was our town at the
Purple
end
roofs.
of the rainbow.
I like it. They even got their own Big Mac there.
No pots of gold.
Aw, she looks
or
adorable.
buried treasure. Just every pony
So
looking
what
after each
happened?
other.
What took the color?
Riches cannot be measured.
And everybody was actually nice to each other.
Kept us together in our town at
Aw.
the end of the rainbow.
Seriously, so what happened?
To honor our fine town, my grandpa Skies decided to throw a party
Aw.
each and every
I think he would definitely
year.
approve.
They planned
Hey.
for weeks, cooked for days, celebrated 50
But now the only pony who's actually trying to... Well, the only ponies that are actually trying to do things are the mayor and Petunia there. But what?
Grandpa made
Seriously.
a gizmo called the Rainbow Generator to paint the sky with lots of colors, shiny, bold, and bright. To remind us all,
Okay.
together we are greater, and darkness never wins against the coming of the light. Grandpa passed it on to Dad, then it was my turn.
Did you
to make
frickin' break
bright
it?
Rainbows in the sky. It filled my heart with pride to see our whole town gathered gratefully, where we were sure there would never
Pro tip,
be
just put all your exposition in a song.
to the rainbow.
And then it broke, right? Or reversed?
Then fences went up, we lost track of our neighbors, each year passing dimming spirits all around. The happy days came to an end, no pony had time to spend together in the town. I thought I knew exactly what the festival needed.
So he tried
A
to...
bigger, better rainbow would surely make them see it. But the extra magic was too much for the rainbow generator.
And it stole their color.
And the one who brought the rainbow to an end.
Well, okay, so no antagonist,
That's
just
our town, our little pony
a
town.
mistake.
That's our town, so
But what? So it sounds like the same problem as the Made in Manhattan episode, where they just kind of stopped helping each other, and then he tried to fix it with a big grand gesture that accidentally screwed everything up.
That is the saddest story song I've ever heard.
I think there's been a sadder one in the
Time
show,
to get every
but
pony interested in the festival again. To remember what it's like to come together as a community and share the fun. But no pony even bothered listening. That's why I wrote to you, Rainbow Dash. You were my last hope. I figured if a pony of your stature
she can do the rainbow, and that will get them excited
the
enough.
festival again. I mean, rainbow's even part of your name.
Eh.
Yeah, I can see that. Mr.
A
Mayor,
filter, you
what
go.
kind of magic did you use on the rainbow generator?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Eh.
I didn't know what I was dealing with. I only wanted to help. But instead, I sucked all the color out of the town. That billboard's one of the only things that didn't change. To me, it's a reminder of what we can be. Keeps the hope in Hope Hollow.
If I could find out the type of magic you used, I might be able to reverse the spell.
You mean...
Well, yeah,
you're
she's
gonna
a
stay?
sorceress of extreme
Nothing
proportions.
a lot better than a challenge, especially when
Well.
it comes to helping.
But speak for
You
yourself.
don't know how clam happy this all makes me. Thank you kindly.
We'll do whatever we can to bring back your rainbow festival.
And the
I
actual
won't fib to you. It
color.
won't be easy. It's gotten so no pony even talks to each other anymore.
They've dealt. Was that a pony with a prosthetic leg?
We have a little experience bringing ponies together.
This is exactly like planning a party, only bigger, cause it's a festival!
Pinky,
Which means more cupcakes! Woo!
where did you get that from?
Yeah, I've got a date with the bakery booth!
Just remember that all the ingredients are colorless, so
I'd better go with her.
yeah. Put Andrea Libman's together.
Overall stylistic look to unify the sentiment of the celebration. That's what this festival needs.
Ready. Everything's
You mean
colorless.
Like a rainbow?
Yes, darling, yes, but more complex, more thematic. Something like, ooh, something like that.
She does. She has a prosthetic leg.
Formidable.
The biggest challenge is getting your town interested in a rainbow festival and everything's so gray. I think if we can bring the color back, it'll solve everything.
I mean,
I'm with
Rainbow
you
can do
there.
the rainbow.
Rainbow Dash,
Rainbow.
I need your help. Mr. Mayor, seriously, is there a fan club?
Oh, you betcha. They're around. Somewhere.
It was those two fillies,
Tools
or
I can borrow,
ponies,
Your Honor.
whatever.
I'm gonna spruce
The
up that billboard to
Pegasus.
let every pony know this here Rainbow Festival's back in business.
Oh, that's music to my ears. Torque wrench, let's get our guest tooled up. What do you say? She's gonna put our rainbow back up.
Oh, yippee.
Jeez. And there's Petunia.
Oh, yeah. If you don't mind, I have a speech to work on. See you around.
So, what's your plan? If magic caused this, maybe magic can solve it.
Yeah, but which magic? Dang. Yeah. You gotta know the exact spell.
Oh, I was afraid of that. I've never seen any magic like this before.
Let me try. I mean, rainbow's part of my name, right?
What are you gonna do? Is she gonna do it? She's gonna do it! Is it going to be colorless in this? Ooh. Interesting. Almost. Something almost happened there.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You did it.
Thanks for trying.
That was pretty cool.
I guess I need to do more research.
Duh. There's the fan club.
Look out! No, you look out!
They're adorable. And thump.
Are you okay? Oh.
Fan club.
Why did you zig in front of me like that?
I didn't zig, you zigged. I zagged.
That's no excuse
For guys, hold on. It was just an accident.
An accident that happened in front of you.
Ugh, I'm so embarrassed. All of our lives we've been wanting to meet you and...
Wait.
They're the fan club.
You're the fan club?
You've heard of us?
The mayor told him about it.
Lily's the president.
Pickle's the assistant president.
Well,
What are their names? I missed their
telling
names.
the truth about something.
Anyway, you're my brother's favorite Wonderbolt.
And my sister's favorite Wonderbolt, too.
Duh.
He knows all your best moves.
So does she.
We practice all of them every day.
And somehow literally tie yourself in knots.
But we really can't do them. Well, it's true.
Go ahead, ask her.
No, you ask her.
No, you ask her.
Aw.
No, you.
No, you do it.
No, you do it.
These little twins are adorable. I love them already.
Do you think maybe you could give us a lesson? Just a tiny one? Show us some of your moves?
Oh my god.
Well,
That
we
is
promise to
the
listen
cutest
and work
thing.
hard and practice.
Yes, absolutely practice.
Tell you what, if I like what I see, the three of us will put on a show at the Rainbow Festival.
Ooh. That's...
Still a Rainbow Festival?
And we're gonna perform at it?
I think the whole town should know there's a couple of future Wonderbolts.
Oh, don't give them that hope.
Come on, we got work.
Spitfire will chew them up and spit them out.
Did you hear that?
She called us future Wonderbolts.
Ooh, that's different. That's something right there. That's town's
Some of this
being
can be
excited
saved,
about.
but we'll need some fresh lumber. Torque? The mayor said maybe you could lend a hoof?
Him and his crazy schemes. What's your business in this, anywho?
Well, for one thing, we're helping the mayor. And for another, Granny Smith always says, you break something, you fix it. And any job you do, you should be proud of.
Proud of being a repair pony?
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. It's a pretty rare talent to have. Nice work on that balloon basket, by the way.
Huh?
Reweaving all that straw is no joke.
Oh, yeah, well, thanks for, noticing.
Nice. So yeah, the more excited and interested they get in doing this stuff, the more color will come back.
That's one of my designs.
It is? Now you get to see what it looks like without color.
Hello?
Pony with the prosthetic leg.
Oh, no way. Stack my pancakes. Are you really the rarity?
Yes.
It's just a rarity. And I couldn't help but notice that you've got...
I love you so much. Your
all the ponies in this town so far.
designs, your taste, your eye for beauty.
They're great.
Well, thank you.
The fact that she has a prosthetic leg is so...
Yes, about that. The hat, the boa, the scarf,
Do you like them?
Very charming.
Oh, thank you. Those are Kerfuffle originals.
Kerfuffle.
I'm Kerfuffle.
I love her.
Sounds with a double for the fuff. I should really stop talking now.
I do hope you don't mind
Oh my god, I love her.
Oh, this
She's my favorite so
Why
far.
don't you simply display your own work instead of adding to others?
Her voice is interesting
Oh,
too.
no, I couldn't.
I feel like I've heard it before.
Not good enough by itself.
Au contraire. Take this shawl. Hoof-dyed, nicely woven. A piece of art by itself. Imagine if you could work in color.
Oh, I do imagine. I mean, that's how I design things. I feel in my heart what the colors are. Like this scarf. This stripe is red, then orange.
I mean, you can still
yellow.
slightly see it.
Like a rainbow. How would you like to work with me as the official assistant designer of the Rainbow Festival?
Really? Work with you?
Careful.
I can't believe it.
Careful.
Wait, there's still a Rainbow Festival?
Yeah.
Darling, if we have anything to do with it, not only will there be a festival,
It will be the most
stylish
fabulous festival
pony
ever.
this town has ever seen. Now let's get started.
Nice. So, library. Of course.
You like it?
I love it. I just never thought
That a teeny town like Hope Hollow would have a library this grand? We may
Yeah.
be small, but we're well read.
Pretty nice.
I make sure of it.
Mayor Sunny was right. You are something.
Did he really say that?
Oh.
That silly unicorn. Did he say anything else? I mean, anywho, what can I do you for?
I don't suppose you have a magic section?
Of course.
Arcane, elemental, or theory of?
Ooh. All three. Nice.
Let's see. If 50 cupcakes makes a party, that means for the festival we need... divide by 2, carry the 1... more. Super more!
Wow.
We're gonna need some baking...
I would have guessed like at least a couple hundred. Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually been in there for a while. Blech.
Aw, that's so sad!
We could only use the ones from our yard, lovey.
Oh, darling, stop it.
Excuse me! I see you're taking your pie for a walk, and I was...
We're not interested. It's getting so a pony can't even walk down the street without being terrorized.
That's not terrorized. This is terrorized.
Oh my god, Pinky. Well, that face is going in the thumbnail.
So, how would you like to be a part of the official baking team of the Rainbow Festival?
There's still a rainbow festival?
Uh-huh. We'll have a booth with cupcakes and pastries and fun, and we're gonna start with this pie. Let the taste test begin.
What the heck?
What kind of pie did you say this was supposed to be?
Apricot?
Are you sure it's kinda crunchy? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, the apricots are from our very own tree.
I don't think that's an apricot tree.
Behind our very own house.
Yeah. Maybe we should get a look at this tree.
Yeah, I don't think it's an apricot tree.
All right, rookies. Show me what you got. She sounds just like we always imagined she'd sound. Only 20% cooler. Well, aren't you gonna fly or something?
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am.
It doesn't matter. Spitfire would definitely appreciate you calling her sir. Close enough. You got the little bit of color in the background.
fancy flying is something you have to work up to. Even I didn't become Rainbow Dash in one day. 2 days?
I mean,
Every pony's gotta learn the basics before they can show off.
Rainbow, you learned the basics and then showed off that you knew the basics. You're that kind of pony.
You'll get there. But first, let's start with a single flip.
And a little patch of grass. Getting more color.
If you don't mind my asking, you don't sound like the other ponies here in town.
Oh, we weren't born here. We're originally from Manhattan.
That explains
But
it.
it was so big. All those
Frickin' Green
ponies
Gable
crammed together,
story.
never talking to each other. Ooh.
We heard Hope Hollow was just the opposite, so we moved here.
And it was wonderful. For a while.
What happened?
Things changed. Ah, here.
Yeah.
This is the tree.
That does not...
This is where the apricots in my pie came from.
Well, I'm no expert, but I don't think these are very ripe. Apricots are supposed to be orange.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? With hardly any colors in this town, one apricot looks like another.
What about that tree? Its apricots are big and juicy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can't use the apricots from that tree.
Sure you can. All you gotta do is...
Hey, stay away from my tree!
Oh, who the heck's that?
What was that?
Just old Moody Root.
He's made it quite clear he won't share his apricots.
Moody Root?
He hasn't even said
I'm guessing
hello in
it's
ages.
Muddy Root.
Have
But
you tried saying hello to him?
What? Well, no, but...
Mr. Moody Root? Are you there?
Who wants to know?
I'm Fluttershy.
Aw.
Your apricot tree is
That guy.
beautiful. So healthy. You must take very good care of it.
Well, I try to. Plant food, good watering now and then. Keeps my apricots happy.
I bet that's why you have so many of them. You must always be busy making things. Jam, cobbler, pie.
Nope, I just eat them. Although, pie does sound pretty good.
What in Equestria is she doing?
Being
I
nice.
haven't the foggiest, dear.
Doing what she does best. Your neighbors were just about to bake some pies. You know them, right? Mr. and Mrs. Huffington?
Huffington.
Mr. Moody Root.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Root.
But they're a little short on apricots. If only there was some apricots we could use.
Yes, of course. We'd be happy to bake you a pie.
2 or 3 pies, even.
So you mean if I give you my apricots?
What a great idea! Then every pony can share. What do you think, Mr. Moody Root?
Moody Root.
Oh, well.
Wait for it.
Got a ladder? We can just pick it from your side of the fence.
Yes,
Wow.
of course. This way.
And on to get the color back. That's this is sweet. It's nice in general.
A prism curse? An erasure spell? None of these are big enough to make a whole town lose its color on their own.
Seems like it's a depression spell.
Unless...
For the love of cheddar.
Ooh. The workshop? Ooh. There are portraits that have color.
Mayor Skies,
Oh,
what is all this?
Princess Twilight. Welcome to our town's Rainbow Room. Anything you want to know about each year's festival from the very beginning.
The pictures! They're in color!
Sure are. Oh, those are from happier times. Back when there still was a festival.
But
Seems even though we faded, the memory never did.
aw.
I come here sometimes for
That's nice.
inspiration. I need plenty for this speech I'm writing. Biggest one of my life. Oh! Didn't see you there.
Sunny, I didn't know you were here.
Just leaving.
Just kiss already.
I gotta finish this. See you later.
Aw.
Wow.
He's
The festival was really something, wasn't it?
yeah.
It used to be wonderful. It brought the whole town together for a long time. And these pictures are from the last festival. You can see, it didn't go well.
Right. The mayor's magic in the generator caused the colors to go.
That's what Sunny thinks. He blames himself for it, but I'm still not convinced it was anything other than an accident.
There's something strange about this. I just can't put my hoof on it. If only the generator hadn't been destroyed.
Not all of it was.
The centerpiece?
I don't keep it out because I know it hurts the mayor to see it.
Huh.
Mind if I borrow this?
There was something strange about those pictures, actually.
Great job! It's even better than it was before, don't you know?
Rainbow Festival.
Didn't know it was still going on.
Sure is. Bigger and better than ever. I hope. Tell
Is
all
that
your
guy an
friends.
Elvis impersonator?
Can we go, Mama? I suppose so. Why not?
Huh.
Mr. Mayor, I hope you don't mind, but
Where'd you find that?
I gave it to her, Sonny. She has an idea.
Best idea would just be to throw that thing in the trash heap.
my theory is that the generator magnifies whatever magic it uses, makes it stronger. So if we could rebuild it
Ooh.
and use one of the reversal spells I just read about, it could work to bring color back to the town.
That was nice.
Even if we could get it working again, which is quite a tall order.
Not for a gifted repair pony, who I just happen to know.
Let me take a look-see. Yeah, I could give her a go.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but yahoo!
Don't worry, I'll get to work.
How's your speech coming, Sonny?
Aw.
I'd be happy to help you with it if you'd like.
Oh, no, you couldn't. Thanks, but I have to do a little mayor-type business, don't you know? But I'll check back in a little bit to see
Oh
how
my
everything's
god. They're both
He's acting
So-
so peculiar.
clueless.
From what I've seen of the mayor, how can you tell exactly when peculiar kicks in?
I mean, you guys live with Pinkie Pie, so you're ones to talk. Well, that was fast.
If I'd have known your pie was this good, I'd have given you those apricots ages ago.
Mr. Huffington did all the baking.
Inspired by you, Snookums.
Aw.
Say, the whole town should know about this here pie.
Oh, don't worry. They will. We're gonna give it away at the Rainbow Festival.
Wait, what? There's still a rainbow
I
festival?
love how everybody just doesn't know, even though it was literally only like a couple years ago. Ooh, they're all coming back. Well,
Well, here it is. Had to hoof build some of the parts myself, but it's as good as new.
that was fast.
Woo, wait, this looks amazing, Torque. No pony else could have pulled this off.
Thank you so much for your help.
It was a real challenge, but turns out that was part of the fun.
Usually is. So are we gonna make a big to-do out of,
Whoa, did y'all see that?
see what?
Now we need to test it.
Should we call the mayor?
Might be best to make sure it works first. I'd hate to disappoint him.
Yeah? So what are you gonna do?
Twilight, I think I saw...
In a moment, Applejack. This is important.
Yeah, but...
Turn on the generator.
Okay.
Is this gonna, is this thing like a... artificial crystal heart?
Well, look at that.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? That's what the generator's always done. For years and years.
Now we just add magic and...
Explosion. That did not do anything. Did it make it worse? Nope. Just didn't do anything.
I'm sorry. I thought for sure it would work.
Don't worry, Applejack noticed something. That might help.
Let's not tell the mayor. It would break his heart.
No, we have to tell him we failed. We can't bring the color back.
I'm not so sure about that.
Twilight, I really think you should see this. You betcha.
Did what?
Everything you need for the Rainbow Festival bake sale. Courtesy of the Huffingtons.
And Mr. Moody Root.
Ooh,
Cool.
Everything looks delicious.
Mr. Moody Root. Why, I haven't seen you in the library in ages.
High time I came back. Hey, you got any of them there cookbooks?
Woo! Rainbow taught them well.
Hey, they're pretty good.
They've been practicing their tails off for the big show.
What big show?
The Rainbow Festival.
Yeah.
They're the official entertainment.
Woo! Still need to work on that ending bit.
Landing still needs a little work.
You're all here. Wonderful. You can help us set up.
And here's Kerfluffle. I
Kerfluffle's official Rainbow
love her.
Festival accessories.
Ta-da!
Whoa! Nice stuff.
And I designed color-matched accessories for each of ya.
I can't help but notice that the color-matched accessories don't have much color.
Well, of course not, silly. The town doesn't have any color, remember?
Oh, right.
Still.
Oh, but don't worry. I know where the colors are supposed to be. An orange scarf for Applejack, red leggings for Fluttershy.
Well.
The pink flower lei is for, well, you know who.
No, who?
She's a dork.
And look
Oh
at
my
my
God.
purple kerchief. Isn't it divine?
The blue goggles are for Rainbow Dash.
Nice.
Oh.
And I think I have some that might match for you too.
Whoa.
Whoa!
And
Kerfluffle
something
is
very
officially my
special for
favorite.
Princess Twilight. Wing bling in every shade of the rainbow, don't you know?
Can she fly with those on?
Kerfuffle, this is amazing.
Apparently.
Pony, you've done great work. I just wish I could have done my part. I hate to admit it, but I'm stuck. I don't know how to make the town's color come back.
That's what I've been trying to tell
Yeah,
you.
shut up and listen to Applejack for once. The more interested y'all get in the actual thing.
What's happening? Something wonderful. But how? It wasn't the generator. Which means something else must have drained the town's color in the first place. I have to get back to the library.
To the pictures.
I thought so. Look, in the second photo, when the generator goes off, this pony is walking away. But on the third photo, when all the color's gone, he's back where he was. Which means...
We have to tell the mayor.
Tell me what?
Sonny!
It wasn't his fault.
Seen what's happening outside?
Oh, I've been in here for a while working on my speech.
Maybe we should just show him.
Who wants apricot pies? Best pies in Hope Hollow.
Pies for sale. Yummy-licious.
Hello there, Mr. Huffington, Mrs. Huffington. Been a while.
Yeah.
How lovely to see you.
Ooh. The actual ponies are getting their colors back.
Surprise! Official Rainbow Festival goodness right here now!
How did they not go kersplat?
Over here, darlings. Just look what Kerfuffle has come up with.
I never knew you did such great work. I have to visit your shop.
Hey, you got anything waterproof?
Ooh. We're getting there. It's slow going, but...
But colors! So you were able to reverse the generator?
The generator had nothing to do with it. And never did.
It was the ponies in the town.
None of it was my fault?
No, you big doofus. How many times have I tried to tell you that? All those years you blamed yourself for nothing.
These photos from the library explain everything. Once I realized they were out of order, it proved that the town's colors got dim before you turned on the generator.
Boy, howdy, am I glad to hear that. But then, what did cause it?
It's called hopeless magic. Every pony was already giving up on each other, losing hope. Then when the generator blew up, it must have been the last straw. It took all the hope out of the town for good, along with the color. But now, there's a different kind of magic, of every pony coming together again. Just the way you wanted it, Mayor.
What do you know? There is still a Rainbow Festival.
And we better get it started. This town's been waiting long enough.
The generator's working again, Mr. Mayor. Just the way your grandpa built her.
Aww.
I just hope my speech lives up to the occasion.
Attention, please! Welcome to the brand new Hope Hollow Annual Rainbow Festival. And here's the pony who made it all possible, Mayor Sunny Sky.
Woohoo!
I am as proud as a two-tailed peacock to see you all here today. To once again celebrate our little town at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah. What are Kerfluffle's actual colors?
Give enough thanks to Rainbow Dash, Princess Twilight, Pinkie Pie,
Pinkie, stop eating all the merchandise.
Fluttershy, Rarity, and Applejack. My grandpa started this festival to celebrate us, the ponies of Hope Hollow. It's you who brought friendship back to our town, and all the bright colors that come with it.
Ooh, pretty.
We just have to always remember to reach a hoof out to our neighbors, to respect and listen and talk to each other. You never know what just saying hello to some pony can do.
Well, he's brightly colored.
Without further ado,
here we go. This is the moment, yeah. Let the rain.
Pinkie, terrible timing. It really is. It's like an artificial crystal heart.
What's happening?
Ooh, pretty.
It's exactly as I imagined.
Please tell me she has a hideous color scheme. No, she doesn't. It would have been hilarious if she had just the most hideous color scheme.
That was a beautiful speech, Sonny.
What? Oh, no, that wasn't my speech.
But, then what have you been writing all day?
Well, another speech. I mean, it's for later, but... flapjacks. I guess now's as good a time as any. Petunia, you've never given up on me, or the town.
Aww.
You always had hope when we had none, and I can't imagine a day without you. You're the pony who brings color into my life. Petunia Petals.
Oh, wow.
You marry me?
Oh, wow.
Of course, you silly goose.
They weren't even officially dating, apparently, but still.
Attention, everybody!
Their colors haven't come back yet.
Introducing Hope Hollow's very own Junior Wonderbolt!
Did you hear what she called us?
Did you hear what she called us?
Junior Wonderbolt!
Colors back. There we go. And are we gonna finish this with a sonic rain boom? That's literally the most appropriate way to end it.
Okay, guys, showtime!
Whoa! Yep, there we go. Rain boom. And stuck the landing.
Now this is something I'm proud to be a guest of honor for.
And the butterflies come back.
It looks like there's a butterfly garden after all. Only one more thing could make this Rainbow Festival better.
Oh, not more karaoke, darling.
What? No! A trap DJ!
The hell. No. Just no. Ooh. Now that's a heck of a opening to a song.
Where it's bright and you might see all the colors you are, or any color you wanna be that your mind can see.
Hang on a second. Apparently there are still ponies who haven't gotten their color back yet. But
Cause when they shine up bright, it just feels right to be living in color.
I love how they color coordinated for that.
To be living in color. We'll be living in color.
Only Pinky could actually paint a rainbow on somebody in one stroke.
Make up any colors that you can devise. Mix them up, watch the joy as it multiplies. Make a rainbow and you will see how
It's very easy to tell which ponies are actually important to the story based on the fact that they actually have a real color scheme as opposed to being monochrome. Aw, the cute little spider.
It just feels right to be living in color. We'll be living in color. To be living in color. We'll be living in color. Hello, my friend.
Lots of
It's a big
yellow.
bright yellow. Violet's what you get when you're feeling mellow.
Red is the part where your heart starts to glow.
Okay.
Mood in the groove indigo. Blue is the sky, spinning high as can be.
Nice.
Orange can amaze, bringing days that are sunny. Green is
Okay.
serene, take a breath, feel new.
Oh, who are you?
There's a rainbow in you.
Ooh.
Now we're living in color. Yeah, we're living in color. Now we're living in color.
Well, this was...
Yeah, we're living
Aw.
in color.
You're gonna leave now?
We're all living in color.
Feel free to come back at any time, even though we're likely never to see you all again.
We're all living in color. Yeah, we're living in color.
Dang. Nice. Okay. I'm not gonna watch all of the credits. I just want to know who was the different voices. Kel Belmont. Hang on a second. That didn't really work out right. Where is it here? In Hanlon, Kelly Metzger, Rana Reese. I don't know. None of the names really sound all that familiar. Well, I need to take a break for a moment, but I will be right back to talk about this. Okay, let's get into it. So, this was something different. Something else entirely. This was special. I mean, for one thing, there wasn't an antagonist. There wasn't even really a conflict. Which is, I mean, there was a problem that had to be solved, but there wasn't a conflict in the way that we normally think of conflict. Because there wasn't any kind of pressure, I really want to say. I mean, there was a little bit in the sense of Twilight feeling disappointed, like, not able to get the color back, but, like, in the sense of, you know, stakes and, you know, a driving force, or, I don't know how I want to say this, but, like, a sense of urgency to the whole thing. There wasn't any of that. It was kind of a meandering fluff piece of a story. And it's the good kind of fluff. The fluff where we get to see characters at their best. Like, nobody did anything wrong in this entire story. Everybody tried their hardest. Some things went wrong anyways, and then they fixed it at the end. By just trying, I guess, a slight bit harder somehow. I mean, everybody in the town wasn't giving their all at first, but the main six came in, and they kind of shook things up and inspired everybody to give their all again. Now, as far as, like, what we can take away from this story, I mean, it's almost the most pure version of the magic of friendship that I think we've ever seen in this show. And I'm trying to think of, like, a time when we've seen a more pure version of the magic of friendship and just people coming together and making something great happen. And looking back on it, I mean, like I said, it is a similar problem to Made in Manhattan, where it's like the community has to come together because they kind of stopped doing that. But, like, this version, like, Made in Manhattan, you had the whole, like, city life type deal where it's like, yeah, that's the excuse, you know, they're in the big city, and city life is kind of demanding, and it takes up a lot of your time, and it's very easy to start forgetting your neighbors and being jerks to each other and that sort of stuff. But these ponies living in a small town, I guess they don't really have that much of an excuse, but still, it happened. I mean, we don't really know why it happened. It just did. People just stopped being interested in it, I guess. I mean, it kind of implied that, like, some certain people, like, moved away or died or something like that. And, like, just slowly but surely, the entire town slipped into a near-depressive state. And literally, the color drained away. Which is kind of, I mean, like I said, we've seen stuff like that before with Discord and, to a certain extent, with Starlight's Village. Like, especially with Discord. Like, that's the most obvious version, because that's what happened to Twilight. All of the others, when they were corrupted by Discord, they lost their color because of the corruption, but Twilight lost her color because she slipped into a depressive state when her friends abandoned her. And then as soon as she got her hope back, thanks to Celestia's letters, the color came back. It was pretty awesome. So, yeah, this was just a longer, more in-depth look at that kind of phenomenon. And, in that sense, it was really interesting. And I mentioned this at the beginning, but I don't think it's a coincidence that this came out right at the end of Pride Month. The rainbow, I mean, there's a whole thing we can get into there, but, I mean, suffice to say that the rainbow has been adopted as the symbol of pride, and with that in mind, I mean, making this whole thing about rainbows, releasing it at the end of Pride Month, and let's be clear here, the English version of this has not actually aired yet. It was leaked. I am watching this before it has officially aired in the United States. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty darn sure of it. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure of it. So that all around just makes me think that they deliberately made this, or at least somebody deliberately made this be a thing for Pride. And I'm all here for it, because I very much support that. But this show has a good track record of being, like, supportive of people like that, and just being a gathering point for people who are a part of Pride. And so, if that is the intention behind this episode, yay! Let's say episode. It is a TV movie, basically. So, yeah, just all around, I really do like that. I'm not really sure, like, how to look at it otherwise. Like, I'm never gonna really forget that, I don't think. Now, for a while there, towards the end, I thought that the pony in the photographs there, I thought that was going to be, like, an antagonist who just deliberately, you know, did something to make everything, go colorless. But that turned out to not be the case. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And, of course, obviously, the mayor and Petunia there, they were going to be a couple from the beginning. We saw that. I didn't expect an actual marriage proposal, but, yeah, that totally was going to happen. Let's see, another thing that I kind of noticed here was Twilight's rainbow wings. I feel like I've seen a toy of that before. A version of Twilight in toy form that has rainbow wings to her. So I feel like this was their way of kind of making that toy canonical. Just bringing that into the show in a way where it's just like, oh yeah, she's got these decorative pieces on her wings that make her sparkle. It was kind of a cool little thing there. And there was one other thing. Where was it? Oh, right. Kerfluffle! My absolute favorite thing to come out of this. She is adorable. She is so much fun. She's kind of a mix between... She kind of seems like a mix between Rarity and Pinky, which those are my two favorites of the main six. So, obviously, I love her. And the fact that she has a prosthetic leg, that is just the coolest thing, okay, to me. Because we have seen ponies that are disabled before. We have seen that one OC that they brought in for like the Make-A-Wish thing back in the what season was that? Was it season 4? Tradia? Yeah, that episode. They brought in the one OC that had like not a wheelchair, but like, and I don't know, the thing that they use for when animals can't move their back legs, they give them wheels. Like the pony had that, and that was pretty cool because that was a kid's OC that was differently abled, and they put it in the show, and it was awesome. And I feel like they've shown a couple other similar things to that. And like we've seen in the Bad Future there, Rainbow Dash got a prosthetic wing, but we've never seen a pony that has an actual working prosthetic leg. And so just that they took the time to put that in here, when they literally had no real reason to do so, other than to just show that, yeah, ponies like that who are differently abled, they exist. And, like, it's not a big thing. Like, they never drew attention to it. They never, like, emphasized, oh, yeah, this pony has a prosthetic leg. Like, the first time that I saw it, I didn't actually know whether or not she had a prosthetic leg. I was like, is that a prosthetic leg, or is she wearing some kind of leg decoration there? And it wasn't until like we got a slightly closer look at it that I was just like, oh, that's a prosthetic leg. That's so cool, especially the way it looks very steampunk too. It's just really, really cool to me. And the fact that she's just living and like literally just doing her best and being amazing throughout the entire time that she's on screen, I feel like it's so cool because how many other children's shows really have anything like that? I'm trying to think of any other show or anything where they've actually put in a character who has a prosthetic limb or something similar and not made a big deal out of it. I mean, I know I'm making a big deal out of it, but I'm making a big deal out of it because they didn't make a big deal out of it, and that's amazing. The fact that they did just stick it in there when they didn't have to, and they're representing a section of the population that so often just gets forgotten. Like, Steven Universe is so inclusive on a lot of different ways, but I don't think they've ever had a disabled character. The closest you could potentially say is the way that Homeworld, makes small gems that are smaller than they should be, such as Peridot and Amethyst in that one episode wear limb enhancers. But even then, that's not really like a necessary thing. That's just them being dicks. And looking at the other animated series that I have saved currently on my computer, like, none of them really seem to do that. And I don't have it in front of me, like all the other ones that I've got on my storage, but I'm trying to think of it, like, going back through Transformers, like, yeah, you have characters get replacement parts for when, they get, like, in Prime, Ultra Magnus got his hand chopped off. Well, not chopped off, it got crushed That was kind of gruesome, actually, when you actually think about it. But, like, they kind of did make a big deal out of it. It wasn't just, oh, here's a character who has a prosthetic hand. No, they actually had to show him how he lost it, and they had to kind of go out of their way to, emphasize that, like, he's not as good as he once was now that he's got the prosthetic hand, but he's making do anyways. And then they actually went ahead and kind of had one of the Decepticons call him out on it. Like, what was it that Shockwave said? This is no place for a one-handed Autobot. And then Magnus was like, I'll take one bad hand over one good eye any day. So yeah, that wasn't the coolest thing that they did that, but whatever. Just in general, it's very rare to see a disabled character in like a cartoon like this, and to see one not get attention drawn to it, not be like, oh, look how special this character is, look how they're making do, look how they are doing their best and they're able to live this life with some accommodations, like, it was none of that. It's just, here's a character who happens to have a prosthetic leg, and that's the part that I find cool, and that's the part that I'm making a big deal out of, because it is cool. It's never done. And if that's the big thing that I take away from this whole thing, that's actually okay in my book. Otherwise, like I said, this was pretty much just an hour of fluff. Characters just going around, being adorable, being awesome, showing off their best selves. Applejack fixing stuff and, giving good advice. Always take pride in your job, no matter how menial it seems. Like, on the one hand, that does sound kind of like capitalist propaganda. On the other hand, somebody has to do those jobs. And if you're going to do a job, you probably should do it to the best of your ability. Like, that's one thing that always ticks me off, is when people are just like, well, nobody actually gives a crap, so I'm just going to coast and not do my job as best as I can. Like, I hate that, because it brings everybody down. Because if you start doing that, then somebody else is going to be like, well, this person isn't putting in any effort, so why should I? So suddenly everybody starts doing it, and it just brings everything down, and it makes things fall apart. And I feel like that's kind of one of the things that just kind of eventually contributed to me losing my last job, is that I was kind of one of the only people in there who actually gave a shit. And over time, that just wore me down, and I started not giving a shit, and my work suffered for it. And the longer things went on, the less of a shit I gave, and eventually it got to the point where I was actually getting reprimanded for not doing my job right. And after a while, that, among other things, contributed to them being like, sorry, we gotta let you go. Now, the thing about that was, the main reason why it was me who was getting let go for that was because I actually put in the effort in the first place. So they had something to measure it against. Other people just didn't put in the effort, and eventually shit gets fucked, and, well, there was nobody left to care. So yeah, Applejack, good lesson there. Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie just give you the basic, kill them with kindness, always be nice to your neighbors, and put your best foot forward, even if they don't seem like they are, just be nice, and you might get somewhere. Might. Then Rarity, I mean, not much there, it's just, never, it's kind of a lesson for fanfic writers and stuff like that. Like, people in the community who have made things based off from this show, and they're kind of just like, well, I can't go out and make my original content. It's not going to be as good. It's not going to be as well received, People aren't going to like that as much as they are going to like seeing something that's based off from something else that they already love. But Rarity was just like, no, your stuff is good. Go out there and make your original content, show it off. People will flock to it eventually. And yeah, they will. That's how it works. A lot of writers get their start in fan fiction, and a lot of artists start out doing fan content, and they can go from there and do whatever they want. It really is just like that. I mean, think about it this way. Team 4-Star and Takahata 101 there, they started off doing a bridge series and stuff, right, on YouTube. And now they're getting their own, they're doing official dubs and stuff like that. And if I'm honest, yeah, that's kind of the future that I want for myself. Like, I don't want to necessarily make YouTube and stuff like that my career, but if I could, take it to a professional level, why wouldn't I? Like, yeah, it's a good thing to see there. And then we had, let's see, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity. So we had Rainbow teaching the foals, how to fly properly, giving them some encouragement. And that was just mostly just cuteness. I mean, I don't really think there's too much to take away from that we haven't seen before from Rainbow Dash. So, yeah. I mean, other than the fact that she probably would make a better teacher than Spitfire. But that's nothing we didn't already know. And, of course, then Twilight trying to fix the colors, going around looking at all the different magic and forgetting about the most important magic of all. Friendship. That sounded way more sarcastic than I meant it. Seriously, this was about the magic of friendship. It was about ponies coming together, and that's what brought the color back. It's what caused the color to go away. The rainbow generator thing, I said it a couple of times, but it is kind of like an artificial crystal heart, except that it doesn't actually magnify the pony's emotions or whatever. They did that on their own. They didn't need the generator. As they put it, the generator going out was the final straw that caused everybody to just completely lose any kind of hope, and yeah. So, it was cool. Oh, boy. Huh. I feel like I haven't been talking long enough, because that was an hour-long special, and it's less than a half hour of talking, but I don't know. I can't think of too much else that I could take away from this. It's just mostly a fluff piece, and there are the small individual lessons like I was talking about, but as far as anything big world-building wise type stuff, I mean, there were a couple of we passed those giant lunar guard looking statues, but we didn't get any explanation about them or anything like that. The town has Canadian accents for the most part, so I'm guessing they're from the northern part of Equestria, where we don't really go all that often. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing else like that. Maybe somebody else will have thought of something that I didn't, but as for right now, that's all I got. This was nice. I don't see myself rewatching it that often, but I see myself looking back on it very fondly as we go forward and as we reach the end of the show. As far as does it in terms of how good is it actually? Objectively speaking, is this a good special show, whatever? I mean, Rainbow Road Trip, it had a couple of kind of cringy moments. The lack of an antagonist kind of deflates it and makes it kind of ramble on and not as exciting as certain other things have been. Still, I think the overall pacing is pretty solid, and the characters are nicely done, and the lessons are good, so I'd put it around maybe, I'm not going to go higher than a 7.5 out of 10, so we'll just go with a 7. 7 out of 10. Not bad.